This is the BMW S1000RR, a race-oriented sports bike that was originally made to compete in the 2009 Superbike World Championship. As with any racing homologation standards, BMW had to produce road-going versions of the bike, and what we have before us is the newest and most modern iteration of that original motorcycle. Released publicly in 2009, the then new first generation S1000RR was openly considered the best equipped sports bike in the 1000cc category, which greatly upset owners and fans of the Suzuki GSX-R, a popular bike that had held similar recognition up until that point. The BMW had some pretty groundbreaking tech for the time. At 80 by 49.7 millimeters, it had the biggest engine bore of its class, and on top also came standard with ABS and traction control, the first of any road-going superbike at the time to do so. The original S1000RR was the first production motorcycle to be offered with a quick shifter, which is a clutchless shifter that allowed you to upshift with no use or actuation of the clutch lever, even at full throttle. Similar versions of such tech has since been implemented across a variety of manufacturers, and these days it's a pretty common feature of modern high-performance sports bikes. This generation was first released in 2019 and was a full model change for that time. The engine is entirely new, but keeps the original litre displacement and 4-cylinder configuration, but now produces 204 horsepower at 13,500 RPM and 113 Newton meters of torque. Motor switches controlled by the engine's ECU change the camshafts between low and high speed cams at different points in the rev range to maximize usable engine power and allow the rider greater throttle control. Lower lift cams operate in the lower half of the rev range to maximize mid-range torque before a more aggressive cam profile switches into place from 9,000 RPM onwards for peak high-end power production. The engine weighs 4 kilograms less, other auxiliary components have been adjusted, and the exhaust is lighter, resulting in a motorcycle that's not only more powerful, but 11 kilos lighter than the previous model. It weighs just 197 kilos. To harness the new engine's output, BMW gave the S1000RR an updated suite of electronic rider aids, including a cornering ABS program, dynamic traction control, wheelie control, also a program which allows for clutchless up and down shifts, which BMW calls Shift Assistant Pro. It's also got hill start control and launch control as well. There are 4 preset riding modes which can be custom tuned and come with a 3-stage engine braking adjustment. In September 2020, a higher spec variant of the S1000RR called the M1000RR was unveiled. The first BMW motorcycle to carry the famous M prefix normally associated with their cars, the M1000RR was BMW's new homologation racing bike that took them to the next level. The M1000RR is one of the fastest super sports bikes ever made and holds the Isle of Man TT world record. Wanting to freshen up the offering of sports bikes to celebrate the launch of the M1000RR, the BMW M Tech trickled down to other models. The S1000RR continues to be offered as a top-performing sports-focused street bike and is now offered with a designated M package with new performance parts that trickle down from the M1000RR. And that's exactly what this bike is. the S1000RR with the M Sport package, which on top of the standard S1000RR includes the BMW Motorsport paint finish, M carbon fiber wheels, an M lightweight battery, M chassis kit with rear ride height adjustment and swing arm pivot, and an M Sport seat also. The package reduces the weight even further down to 193.5 kilograms and bumps engine power up to 210 horsepower. The bike is here at MADinc to receive Expel Ultimate Fusion paint protection film, a self-healing PPF that will protect the bike from any scratches, stone chips on the road and track, and help to make it much easier to wash and maintain. If you're interested in learning more about the film, application process, or other things we do here at MADinc, check out our other videos on our YouTube channel or check out our social media channels. And if you're also a detailer, check out our new podcast that we've recently launched. Thanks so much for watching this video, and we'll see you next week.